Oh! Hey, what's going on, you guys? I'm just, it's March 14th, and not really much has happened lately. I mean, I'm sure you guys have all seen my, 3 or 4 videos that I put out during spring break. I'm sure that was fun for everybody. Just as much was for me. But essentially, the only real thing to talk about this time is career counseling that I went to. And to sum that up, I just met with this guy named Andre, who he's got his doctorate in counseling psychology, and he looks like Terry Crews' little brother. It's really weird, but yeah, essentially, I just had to take some online 250 question test that you normally have to pay for, but I got it for free. And the only real thing this test does is that it just evaluates, they're all true and false questions. It just evaluates your top 6, characteristic traits or something, I don't know. And then it just gives you good jobs based on how you score for the 6, but mostly just your top 2. And I do have all 6 of those. I've got my report here, and I was gonna read out all 6 to you, just so you could get a little grasp and you can take notes at home, kids, for what you might be. There are 6. We're gonna start off with conventional. Organizers who like to work with data, have clerical or numerical ability, like structure, attending to details, blah. There's realistic doers who have athletic or mechanical ability, prefer to work with objects, machines, tools, plants, animals, outdoors. Investigative thinkers who like to observe, learn, investigate, analyze, evaluate, or solve problems with science, math, analytical. Reserved, independent, blah. Then there's artistic creators who have artistic, innovative, or intuitional abilities, unstructured situations, creative, original. Then we get my top 2, which the second most, not my number 1, is enterprising. Persuaders who like working with people to influence, persuade, lead, direct, or manage organizational goals, influential, energetic, ambitious, competitive. I don't know about the whole competitive thing. Maybe on a different standpoint, but. And then my number 1, they call it social. Helpers who like working with people to inform, enlighten, teach, train, develop, heal, or help them reach their potential. Cooperative, sociable, empathetic, skilled with words. Another one. But anyway, I agree with the social thing 100%, without a doubt. And then they just give you a list of 9 top career fields to be in. And yeah, holy shit, I scored really high in social compared to the rest. But my top 9 fields, the first would be counseling, they say, which I definitely would like. I like the idea of that, but I think that's just a lot of schooling. Because most jobs, you need at least a master's. Don't think about getting a good job in counseling without a master's. But even after that, you have to get certified, and then more likely than not, you have to do an internship, like a 1 or 2 year unpaid thing, which if you're lucky, you can get that while you're going to school. So, worst case scenario, I'm looking at maybe 8 or 9 years maybe, to finally get my own paid job as a counselor. Which, in the grand scheme of life, 9 years isn't forever, but that means I'd be 27 or 28 working part-time while going to school full-time until I'm actually have my own career. And being almost 30 until I just start with my career, I'd be going to school the full time. So that would be my first full-time job. And that seems a little weird. Then the second one, they say education. That's nice and all. I'd probably have to move if I was a teacher. Then the third one is customer service, which, sure, I like the idea, but all the jobs are basically shit. And then politics and governmental management's 4, which, and then the next thing we did was just, they gave a shit ton of job listings, and I was just supposed to circle the ones that sounded interesting. And all the ones that sounded interesting were psychology jobs. And a school teacher, You know, they make a little, I mean, the website said they make more than I thought, but, you know, depends where you are, I guess. Yeah, then they said some stuff like social and community service managers, public relations. I like the idea, but there's not really a lot of jobs. And all the political and government stuff that mom really wants me to do, it's just the job growth is total shit because there's a bunch of old guys doing it. And they don't want to fucking give it up. That's their job. So, yeah, good luck for me on that. But besides that, they had like sales, legal services, and government services. I'm not much of a sales guy. That's stuff like appraisers, telemarketers, advertising. That's not really me. And then, you know, stuff like legal services and government services. I don't know if I'm, you know, that investigative or whatnot to actually enjoy that sort of thing. But besides that, the one thing I'm a little concerned about on the report is that they never listed a human resources career on there, which I like the idea of that. Like, I'd like to be a recruiter or something, but I don't know. I'll have to go back to the counselor and talk. I don't really know what exactly I want to be doing, but that's me. Hope you guys are doing well.